the Eagles were on a tear that season, looking likely they could make it to the Super Bowl. You find out you had broken your leg, minimum 10 weeks recovery time, Super Bowl 6.5 weeks away, hyperbaric chambers, pool treadmills, taking amino acids intravenously. I mean, 20 pills a day,
Yeah.
I think you name it, you were doing it. Elaborate on what the rehab entailed.
Man, I honestly, I thought, with how excruciating the pain was and how I felt, after I had the MRI and I ended up having the surgery there in Baltimore, Dr. Myerson. So I came back home, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna chill for like a week and then start rehab. The day after surgery, I'm in the HydroWorks pool.
But by choice or because
No,
they were pushing you?
this was an aggressive in order because I had told him like I wanted to try to make it back for the Super Bowl. So obviously at this point in time really wasn't on my side. So I'm like, man, so this is an accelerated rehab program that they put me on. So, dude, every morning that I got up for probably like 2 to 3 weeks after that, because I had to sleep with my foot elevated. Every morning that I put my foot down, I wanted to cry. Like that was probably like the most excruciating pain ever to feel. Just having, fresh off of surgery, foot elevated all night, then that blood rushed down to the area. Dude.
That bad?
Dude. It was painful.
Well, it paid off. Obviously, you end up making it back in time, playing in the game, playing well. To what extent do you think you put your career in jeopardy by playing in that game?
Oh, I put everything on the line because as I progressed with my rehab, and then I started. I remember the week of, or the week before. Yeah, it may have been the week of our travel to Jacksonville. Guys were coming in the locker room, on a weekly and daily basis, seeing how was I feeling, and I told Dawkins, I'm like, I'm gonna play in that Super Bowl. I'm like, prior to that, I told him like, you guys get us to the Super Bowl, I'm gonna play. So once they made it, throughout the playoffs, and then we ultimately got that bid to go to the Super Bowl, dude, like the acceleration of rehab, that everything kicked up a few notches. And so, man, I can't explain. It's just they put me through something that I never really thought I could really achieve. But I mean, I just had faith in God that I would make it, and then I could just pull myself through it every day, just grinding it out. And again, I ended up making it. That week I ran a couple of routes. Guys started seeing me. So we went down to actually get on the field because it was cold during that time during Philly. So they had a practice inside at the bubble, and I was already inside. So I was running some sprints with the parachute on it, and then I was doing some ring drills, trying to start weight bearing. So I started running around a little bit. So guys started to kind of get encouraged, like, oh man. So once those guys saw me running around, I think it kind of boosted everybody's, emotions up to the point like, okay, he's coming back. And so I had no doubt that I would come back. It was just a matter of how and when. And when I got on that field, would I be able to perform? And I was talking to a pastor at that time, that Trotter had introduced me to. So my faith was intact, to the point that like I had no doubt at that time. Like, it's a matter of just getting there and making it happen.